Big pause. Real block shit, real hallway shit.
Ask the real, nigga.
Dope fiends sniff a heroin pill to kill the pain. You know when it's A1, when they tell you they feel the drain. The underdogs plotting on the big dogs to get the change. You say you ready to die, they gon' tell you they feel the same. Before the spot where the body had dropped, it's little stains. He was running, they was shooting, the opposition had aim, and every day it rained. Even through cumulus clouds. Not the DJ, but the AK be moving the crowd. Now baby mama down, and she ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but they don't give a fuck who got hit, long as they shooting something. Pocket full of blue hundreds, why youngin' still look mad. 40 on his hip, extra clips in his book bag. About to put him to use with his little dog on the loose. Out at Portsmouth, with them crackers want us all on the noose. Where they love to shoot CeeLo in the hall with the troops. Nigga beat the fire easy, but he fall to the deuce for 300. Pay with $65 bills. He got so many fives, cause he's selling $5 pills and $25 bundles for them youngins to deal. They catch that shipyard traffic in the summer, it's real. 5:30. On the beat, turn the volume up.
Game time, lights on, welcome to the zone. Sports time zone, yeah, they holding the throne. From the court to the field, everybody know. Big plays only. They run the show. Brother Newsy bring the voice and the facts, breaking it down, calling plays back to back. TZD with the spark, keep the heat on high. Hot takes so bold, they electrify. Kelvo got the smooth, steady, keeping it real. Underdog grind, but he's sealing the deal. And Q's on the boards, making beats hit hard. The sound of the zone set to raise the bar. Game time, lights on, welcome to the zone. Sports time zone, yeah, they run the show.
Yes, sir. Wagwan. Y'all know what this is. This is the Sports Time Zone. Yours truly in the building. Y'all know what time it is. Brother Noomsi and my co-host TZ Dave. Holla.
TZ Dave in here. What's happening? We here.
Y'all know. I see you with your background. We're going to talk about your background. I see you got your Milwaukee Bucks in the background. We're going to talk about that in a little more. But before we do that, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. TZ, hit them with the IG real quick.
Follow us on Instagram, man. SportsTime_zone. Get that like, share, subscribe button for us, man. We on the road to 400 followers on Instagram, man. Like up, follow up. Appreciate y'all, boys.
That's right.
You know, Noon got the merch. You see the little merch on the side, yeah.
Y'all see it. TZ, yours coming. Yours coming, TZ. Yours is on the way. So we're going to make sure we get you right. Q the beak. Everybody out there that's looking for the merch, y'all make sure y'all holler. You doing it. Some firework. My man Joe put this down from Echelon Kings. Oh, man. TZ,
Nice.
this is the trade deadline, man. It's the trade deadline. A lot of activity done happened. A lot of action done moved already. I heard Anthony Davis got traded earlier today. James Harden got traded.
It's been a lot of active trades already. The people been on the move all day since about 12 o'clock. A lot of 3-team deal trades, a lot of 1-team deal trades, a lot of free agent signings that people were just stopping their contract and trying to request a trade or trying to negotiate a trade. So there's been a lot going on. It's still going because tomorrow is really the full day of it where, you know what I'm saying, it could lead to a couple people possibly getting moved.
I think we're gonna see a lot of activity tomorrow. Like usually on the trade deadline day, like you said, TZ, that's when all the action be happening. But like I was telling you before the show started, we was talking about, I was like, man, when teams wait all the way to the last minute right before the trade deadline to try to push a deal, they usually get hosed on the deal, because at that point you up against the clock, so you just gonna take anything at that point. So if you trying to get top value or top dollar for your players, it's better to try to trade them way before the deadline, so that way you can get the most. But now, when everybody know you trying to trade somebody, they finna try to lowball you now. They're gonna try to offer you a pack of backwoods, some smokes, a soda, some tater chips, and they're gonna try to get that and be like, all right, we'll give you this, and then try to get the most from you. So out of all of the trades, man, let's talk about this first. Let's talk about the one trade though, James Harden for Darius Garland. Now, on one side, Darius Garland get to go to LA to a team that's pretty much ready made for the playoffs right now. James Harden, he's on a team now that's pretty ready made for the playoffs. Who you think got the better of that trade? The Clippers or the Cavs?
I'm gonna say the Cavs.
Really? I disagree, but go ahead and explain why you say the Cavs.
Well, regarding the Cavs and the Clippers, you get a player that's you're more, what I'm saying, more capable of performing, showing up in those big playoff moments. A more player that's more seasoned, more experienced. A player in James Harden that can facilitate and score. Could take over games at times. Knows the game, great ball
like
knowledge.
How old is James Harden though? Ain't he like 36 or something?
Yeah, Harden about 35 for sure. About 34.
Okay. And Garland is like 25, 20, 26, something like that. So for that reason, this is why I feel like the Clippers got the better of the deal. Both of them been all-stars. Darius Garland is an all-star caliber point guard. When he's healthy, he's an all-star player. He done made the all-star team. He can ball. We know he can play. You imagine a pick and roll with Garland and Zubac with Kawhi just sitting off it in the corner. I think this is going to rejuvenate Garland's career because now, not to say that, no disrespect to Donovan Mitchell, but I think the team that he on now with Kawhi and Zubac and then that core of role players, I think it's a little bit better than what he's coming from in the Cavs. So, I mean, I guess I could say it's kind of a tie. Like they both got the better.
Mitchell, who's one of the top 20 players, like who can really take over. And he's clutch. He's really one of the best players in the league. So,
you saying Donovan Mitchell better than Kawhi?
I would say right now, yes.
That's interesting. I think Kawhi's offensive game is just as good as Donovan's, but his defensive bag is way deeper than Donovan's. So that's where I separate the two. But yeah, Donovan Mitchell can ball. They both good. Anthony Davis, AD, just got traded to the Washington Wizards, fam. I don't know. What's worse, AD getting hurt all the time or having to play for the Wizards? They say when you get traded to the Wizards, you might as well hang it up at that point because it's the Wizards. But look at their team, though. The Wizards got a nice little squad now. If you look at who they got, ain't Trae Young over there? So Trae, and then they just got who's the other cat? They just got a couple of D'Angelo Russell. He's over there now. D'Angelo Russell just got moved over there. Washington, y'all don't sleep on Wizards. They might low-key mess around and be good. Do you like this move for Washington with getting AD and D'Angelo and all the other cats that they got in that trade? How you feel about Washington?
Washington, they gonna be nice. I think they could make the playoffs next year. You know what I'm saying? Be in that play-in factor, try to make it in. But Wizards, they got a lot of young talent coming up. Then you got Trae Young, who's an all-star caliber point guard who really feeds off playmaking too. Just like you said, imagine that pick and roll with him and AD. That's gonna be nice. And Trae can average 10 to 15 assists a night.
Yeah,
about 5, 6 of them going to AD. So you look at the balance of Trae and AD with the young players they have, they're shooting, and you still got Chris Middleton over there too.
I
So you
forgot
got
about
some young,
Middleton. Yeah, I
yeah,
forgot.
you got some veteran leadership too that can help. You know what I'm saying? Keep that franchise up. They got a decent coach. Yet I'm still interested to see if they're gonna keep him or not. Some teams want to upgrade to a more knowing coach that's more up in the rankings. But as of lately, the Wizards coach he's been decent. So I want to see if they're gonna keep him or not. But Wizards gonna be nice, man. They got a chance to make the playoffs in the East.
I think at least the play in, like they at least get to the play in. You know what I'm saying? Like before, they was like bottom feeder. They was like lottery team. But now with the trades that they made, I think now they're gonna start to try to step up their game a little bit and try to make a push to get into the play-in. And these are the kind of deals that starts your uptick. Like when you a team that's real trash and you all the way at the bottom, and you like one of the worst teams in the league, all it takes is for one blockbuster deal like this to change the whole complexion of their season. And now with what they got going now, I definitely agree with you, TZ. I could see them now making a push for playing or even the playoffs and getting deeper. Now, the big fish, it's two big fish that still ain't been moved. That is a lot of rumors about them. The first one is Ja Morant. Ja Morant been said he want out. He getting into fights with teammates and arguments. Jaren Jackson Jr., his best teammate, just got traded to Utah. So what do you think about Ja? You think Ja gets moved before the deadline tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. What team do you see Ja best fit? Realistically.
I think it's between Miami or Minnesota.
I was gonna say the same thing. And ironically, them the
And I know
same.
you want him to go to Miami, don't you?
Of course. Yeah, if Pat Riley wake his ass up, like I think I think he could. We like one point guard away from being something. Ironically, Minnesota is also going after the same other big player that Miami going after, and that's Giannis. It's talk about Giannis. Everybody's going after Giannis. Now, you being a Milwaukee Bucks fan, you've been saying for the longest time, Giannis ain't going nowhere. Giannis ain't going nowhere. Y'all just watch. Y'all wait and see. Now, with all of this noise heating up, do you still feel the same way? Do you still think Giannis stays? And if he doesn't, where do you see him going? If you see him moving, where do you see him going? Or do you just really see him staying in Milwaukee?
I see Giannis staying in Milwaukee, man. Maybe on the back end, if Golden State's willing to give up some players, because it's been some deals, people asking for him. But
It's a lot.
if Golden State try to give up some players, I could see him going there or Minnesota. Them the only two I could see. But I think he's gonna stay in Milwaukee, man. He wants to be in Milwaukee. It's just hard right now, tough time. But as soon as you get right, y'all gonna be like, dang, he gonna win another championship. And y'all gonna be like, remember that talk where we thought Giannis gonna get traded, and then all of a sudden now he winning championships in
Hey,
Milwaukee. Still, or got another one.
I don't know, TZ, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and y'all drop in the comments if y'all agree with TZ. If y'all really think Giannis ain't going nowhere, y'all think he's gonna be in Milwaukee and this is all just noise and smoke and he ain't going nowhere, then y'all let us know. If y'all think he going somewhere else, then y'all drop in the comments where y'all think he going. One thing I do know for sure is it ain't over until what time tomorrow? 3 o'clock. What time is the deadline over? 3 p.m. Something like that. We still got
All day till like 5 o'clock.
all day. And until then, TZ gonna be over there nervous as hell until that damn clock. TZ want that time to speed up. He like TZ like, come on, let's speed this clock right
Man,
now.
we ain't worried, man. We ain't worried, man. I'm still keeping the faith, man.
That boy, your boy Kelvo said Giannis will be gone this offseason. Okay, so Kelvo don't think he's gonna get traded by the deadline. Kelvo think he's actually gonna get traded in the offseason. So we'll see how that go and how that turns out. Kelvo, I don't know. I don't think Giannis make it out of tomorrow. Giannis said he wants to be in the playoffs this year. He don't want to sit in the and wait. He wants playoffs. He's a Finals MVP. When you got a player the caliber of a Finals MVP, and he say, "I want this," I think Milwaukee is going to do what they got to do to make Giannis happy. And if that means bouncing, he gonna bounce. If he want to stay, then he gonna stay. It's all what Giannis want to do. So let's see what Giannis actually wants to do. Now, we got to wait and see about that. Another thing that me and TZ been talking about here over the last couple of weeks, in case y'all have not been watching and not paying attention, we are the only sports podcast that bring you 2 generations of sports takes. But not only sports, we also break down music too. That's right, hip-hop music. My generation, Generation X, that I represent, I feel like we got the best hip-hop music, the best artists, the best bars, the best production, the best beats, the best substance. We just had the best overall everything when it comes to hip-hop music. No disrespect to the generation that came before us, the hippity hoppity. No disrespect to all that hippity hoppity. No disrespect. And no disrespect to the generation that came after us. The mumble rapping and the sing-along rapping. No disrespect to none of that. But I feel like we are the best generation of hip-hop music. Generation X. We had producers from every region, from the South, from the North, from the West Coast, from the East Coast, from up north. We had it all. And then we had the best lyricists. That's just my opinion. TZ Dave feels like his era, this current era, Gen Z has the best hip-hop music. I don't know what TZ was smoking to make him think that, but I would really like for him to pass me some so that I can be on that same vibe that he on. But TZ, before me and TZ exchange our playlist, because that's what we doing, I got 10 songs from my generation that I'm going to have TZ listen to. TZ got 10 songs from his generation that he going to have me listen to. We're going to take these songs home. We're going to listen to them fully. Now, we got to listen to the whole songs. That's the rule. You got to listen to the whole song, and you got to actually, take it in. And then we're going to come back on the show next week, and then we're going to talk about what we learned. But before we get there, we're going to exchange the list here. TZ, explain to me before we break down our list why you feel like your generation is the best generation of hip-hop music. For those people that's watching, please let us know.
Man, because first of all, it's a new generation. It's a young people want to listen to young music, young turn music, man. We don't listen to that old Gucci Mane and Nas and Jay-Z, man. Nobody want to hear that, man. We all young and turn. We want to vibe out. We want to tee up, and we coming for y'all heads.
Wow. So he said, don't want to hear the Gucci. They don't want to hear the Nas. And what I was telling you, TZ, is that's not true, because Gucci, Nas, well, maybe I don't know about Gucci, but I know Nas at his age of 50-something years old, he is still selling records. He's still selling albums. He's still dropping music, and people are still buying it. If what you were saying true, how come Nas's albums are still selling like that? I don't know that it's anybody from your generation who in the next 20 years or 30 years is still going to be making music at the level that Nas is making music at his level right now. So we gonna see. And most of y'all songs, TZ, don't be no more than like 2 minutes long. I was telling you that before. Y'all songs be short as hell. Why y'all songs so short?
It depends on the artist, man. We got songs for days. It's just y'all don't understand how we rap. So then the song might be too long for y'all. Then y'all zone out. Then you don't listen. You don't remember what you was listening to because you zoned out because the song possibly too long.
But I love long. I mean, if the song is long, if he's saying something, I'ma listen. But you can't just give me 4 minutes of
That song be sweet, bro. You gotta hear the flow, bro. That's all. Well, just wait, bro.
That's what all y'all music be about, the flow. But okay. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all in the chats, y'all like, share, subscribe, and also let us know. We're gonna go song for song on our playlist and kind of educate each other about what we're gonna get. So on my playlist, I'm gonna start first because you got to start with the best. And again, Generation X, we had the best music. And I made a playlist, ladies and gentlemen, and I call this playlist, it's a 4TZ. That's the playlist that I made. The first song on my playlist, Triumph by the Wu-Tang Clan. Triumph by the Wu-Tang Clan. What I want you to listen to, TZ, when you listen to that song, when you listen to this first song that I got on my list, I want you to listen to the Wu-Tang, which is a 9-member rap group. It's 9 members in that group, and they all sound completely different. They got different styles, different cadences, different bar schemes, but the beat is thumping by RZA. What I want you to listen to in this song is the lyricism and the diversity of every artist. Each rapper on there, you can tell when one rapper stopped and the next rapper starts. You can hear it. You can hear the difference in the styles. I want you to listen to the wordplay. I want you to listen to the bars, and I want you to listen to how they fit in the bars. A shout out to E8. She says that is an iconic track. She know what I'm talking about. Good music. Shout out to Duval County in the building. But yeah, so on Triumph, when you hear that song, TZ, what I want you again to listen to is the lyricism, how it blends with the beat. And I also want you to listen to the message and how they are positioning their bars, and how they're positioning their punchlines, and how they transition from one line to the next line, and it all just flows together. So you ain't gonna hear no sing along. It's not no harmony in it, but you are gonna hear some heavy bar work. And I want you to listen for that. So my first song is gonna be Triumph by Wu-Tang Clan. What's your first song, TZ? What you got for me? Yeah, what you got for Triumph? How you gonna beat Triumph? Come on now.
My first song, man, my generation, man. We gonna do an artist from Florida. You know what I'm saying? Starting off the list right from Florida.
Okay, let's do it.
My boy, Hot Boy. Hot Boy is from Florida, man. You know what I'm saying? Song is called Too Much. And when you listen to this song,
okay, what am I listening for?
You listen to the flow, flow and the beat combined with the voice cadence of Hot Boy.
Okay.
The delivery of each bar and the rhyme scheme of how he puts his words together.
Am I going to be able to understand the lyrics, TZ, or am I going to have to listen real hard to understand?
Right. For the songs, if you understand, pull up the lyrics. I'm going to pull up the lyrics with your songs.
Okay, yeah. All right, so let's do that then. Yeah.
I don't know half the stuff they're going to be saying, and I need to follow. You know what I'm saying? So listen to the lyrics with the song. Read the lyrics with the song. If you don't know the song, or if you think you need to listen to hear what they're saying because you can't understand. But Hot Boy is very clear, so you should be able to understand what he's saying.
Okay.
That's my first song, Hot Boy Too Much.
Hot Boy Too Much. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Hot Boy Too Much is TZ's first song. My first song is Triumph by Wu-Tang Clan. So, Hot Boy versus the Wu, that's the first one. All right, dig it. My second song, TZ, my second song for this song for song, Generation X versus Generation Z. My second song is a song by somebody who you said don't nobody want to listen to. You said don't nobody want to listen to Nas. But I'm going to give you Nas as my second song. The song that I'm going to give you by Nas, and there's so many. I could have went anywhere with Nas, because anything you pick from him, it could have been fire. But I picked this one in particular for you, TZ. because I know it ain't nobody on your list that can rap like this. And I got you, Kelvo. Kelvo says, send me the list. No, I got you. I'm going to send the list to you too. When TZ sends me the list, I'm going to send it to you too, Kelvo. This next song by Nas is called Rewind. Rewind, TZ. What I want you to listen to in this song is self-explanatory. The song is called Rewind. Nas's mind.
Make me rewind.
Nas's mind is so crazy. He rapped an entire story. He rapped the story backwards. He told the end of the story and then rapped it all the way to the beginning of the story. And he did it in a way that was like cinematic. It's almost like you was in a movie watching a movie in reverse. And I ain't never heard nobody do nothing like that before. It's one of the most creative and genius songs. I mean, he starts off, the bullet goes back in the gun. The gun comes out of the man's chest and it covers up and closes. The Philly blunt turns back into a cigar. He gets back in the car, drives in reverse, goes back. He does the whole song. He is spitting backwards. I don't think I've never heard nobody do that, not even in my generation. I definitely not going to hear nobody from your generation do that. And it just displays the creativity. What I want you to listen to in this song, TZ, is the creativity of Nas and how his mind is able to create a cinematic movie in reverse and backwards, and for you to actually see it. And he's even saying some of the words backwards. So it's crazy. My second song for TZ, ladies and gentlemen, is Nas, Rewind. That's song number 2 on my Gen X list. What's your number 2, TZ? What you got?
My number 2, man, my boy, he's a little low-key artist. You know, he ain't low-key, he really mainstream, but you just got to be a fan for real, because he don't drop all the time. But like when he put out songs, he put out good music. My boy from Kentucky, ESTG.
Oh, I like him.
ESTG from Kentucky. Song Young Shiners. SHINERS. Young Shiners.
Okay.
You gonna listen for the word, the rap pattern, the scheme, the bars mixed with the beat. He's rhyming on it, so like you can catch the bars kind of clear, man. Word
I like
nice.
EST. I like EST.
Beat is fire, so yeah, Young Shiners, man, ESTG.
Young Shiners, ESTG. I like ESTG. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of the gems from your era that I do rock with. So I'm looking forward to that one. I can't wait to get that list because I ain't heard that one, but I like ESTG. I just don't think
I think a lot of the songs on my list I tried to pick some you ain't heard before.
Exactly. And I know for sure you ain't heard none of these, but yeah, I love ESTG, but I don't think going to make it against Nas Rewind. I don't know, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right. My third song on my list from Generation X that I want you to listen to is a song by the late, great Pimp C from UGK. Actually, UGK is on this song with him, Pimp C and Bun B.
Oh, so it's a feature.
Yeah, exactly. And they have Mike Jones featured on this song. And this song is called Pouring Up. And a hook is what I really want you to listen to on this one. It's not even really a whole bunch of heavy bars, but the beat, the hook, and the way that Pimp C rides that beat. What I really want you to hear, shout out to E. Parker. She's clapping her hands on that Pouring Up. So she must know about that Pimp C. So what I want you to listen on this one, TZ. Remember I was telling you, in my generation, all the rappers rap like where they're from. Like you can hear, if somebody is from Texas, they sound straight like Texas. If somebody from New York, they sound straight like New York. If they from Cali, you hear West Coast in their voice. What I want you to listen to on this song is Pimp C's delivery and the way that he drags his words. He got that, man, hold up. He got that Texas. He's a strong Houston, Texas accent, and he laced this track. I mean, when I tell you from start to finish, from his first bar all the way to the end, He went crazy on it. He killed it. Even now, Mike Jones spit, and then Bun B spit too. But what I really want you to listen to is Pimp C's first verse. That's right, Kelvo, some Texas-ish. You know I gotta have Texas on there, Kelvo. You know I can't have a list without Pimp C on there. But Pimp C pouring up the chorus and Pimp C's voice and the way that he uses his Texas accent to ride through that whole first verse. That's what I want you to listen to on that song, Pouring Up. So that's my third song, Pouring Up by Pimp C on my list. What you got for your third song,
That
TZ?
would sound intriguing.
Yeah. I can't wait till you hear it. Go for it, though.
On my third song, man, I got somebody we still in your roots, from them Florida ways, man.
Let's stay in Florida
man.
then.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it in Florida. Let's go.
We still in Florida, man. This is a rapper on the rise, man. A young rapper from the rise. He about 22, man. My boy Hurricane Wisdom is number 3. I don't know if you heard of Hurricane Wisdom, but Hurricane
Never
Wisdom
heard
is
of him.
number 3.
I've never heard of Hurricane Wisdom. I might sound old, but I don't know who the hell he is. What am I going to be listening for in this song by Hurricane Wisdom, TZ?
This song, you are hearing flow and melody, especially the melody of how he goes off each word and rhymes it. The flow is high, the melody is high. It's like a vibe, and you know what I'm saying? He got some punches throughout the vibe, but the beat soothes it smooths it out, it makes the song go harder. And this is a dope track, man. I can't wait for you to hear Hurricane Wisdom. And guess what the song is called?
What?
Hurricane Wisdom, Giannis.
Of course you're going to have that.
Giannis.
Okay, the song is called
Giannis.
I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised, TZ.
Okay.
Hurricane Wisdom, Giannis. Okay. I'm intrigued by that one. I'm really intrigued by the way that you just broke it down and explained what I'm going to be listening for. I'm intrigued to hear Hurricane Wisdom. And he's from the crib too. He's from Florida. So, I gotta take a listen. Anybody of y'all in the comments that know anything about any of these artists that TZ's saying, or me, y'all drop in the comments.
Because y'all must ain't be schooled because y'all not responding.
Yeah, y'all gotta. If y'all hear anything that sounds familiar or anything that raise your eyebrows, then y'all definitely chime in and y'all put it in the comments. Hurricane Wisdom.
Hurricane he from Tallahassee.
Oh, he from up the road. Okay, that's North Florida. He might as well be from Georgia. Them Tallahassee, them boys is country as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to Tallahassee, Florida. Them boys, matter of fact, every part of Florida is country except Miami. We the only part of Florida that's not country. We the most city part of Florida, and we don't talk like the rest. If you listen to people from Florida, they don't talk like Miami. They say, "Oh, I'm about to go bike over there." Bike? Like riding a bike? Oh, my bike hurt. My bike, yo. They talk like that, TZ. Every part of Florida is country as hell except for Miami. We the only part of Florida that's not country. So, but salute to Tallahassee. I can't wait to hear that one. All right. My next song, for those of y'all that's just joining us, by the way, me and TZ are exchanging playlists. I'm Gen X, he Gen Z, and we trading playlists. We on
that 4th joint right here. This 4.
This is song number 4. My song number 4 that I want you to listen to, TZ, to put you up on some game for you and your era is none other, and there can't be a list without this guy. He is the late, great, some people consider him the GOAT. Some people say he's the most influential rapper of all time. Some people say gone too soon. Some people say he was a prophet. But I'm going with Tupac Shakur. And the song is, and the song by Tupac that I want you to listen to is number 4. Is this number 4? Yeah, number 4. It Ain't Easy. It Ain't Easy by Tupac. And what I want you to listen to in this song, TZ, is number 1, the hook. Tupac was an expert at hooks. His hooks were they were top of the line. And then I also want you to listen to the story that he's painting. He's painting a picture of everyday life for somebody that's going through it. The hook goes, it ain't easy being me? Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? That's the whole hook of the song. And what I want you to hear is how he takes you on a journey and on a mission through everyday life for somebody that's struggling in the ghetto, in the hood, somebody that's got issues. They got baby mama drama. They got issues with they ain't got enough money. They going through it. They stressed out. But you know what? At the end of the song, he still perseveres through it all. So this song called It Ain't Easy, it details how being a black man in America is probably one of the hardest things in the world to do. So that song is important for you to listen to, TZ. And that's going to be tough to beat that song because it's Tupac. He's the late, great Tupac. The song is called It Ain't Easy, and that's my fourth song. What do you got for your fourth song to top that?
My fourth song, man. You know, I got somebody, man. You know, I got to represent the crib, man. 313.
Okay.
You know
what up, though?
What up, though? Detroit Order. My boy, V's. I don't know if you heard of V's. He from Detroit, man. One of my favorite artists from my city, man. Yes, sir. V's, man. It's called Loat. L-O-A-T.
Loat. Okay. V's. Loat. All right. Okay. So what am I listening for in this one?
And Loat, you hear the beat. Listen for the beats and the verse. V's verse. Now, he a rapper. You might need the lyrics for him because I don't know if you don't understand his flow and how he rap. But V's is very hard, man. The more you listen to, the more you're going to understand how he raps and you're going to get his flow. It's very upbeat. It's a very upbeat song. It's a very turnt song. It's loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coming right at you as soon as it starts. So, it's turnt, man. It's Detroit, man. We own that. You gotta listen to it and hear the rhyme scheme of it. But the song makes sense. And I want to see if you're gonna catch Loat. I want to see if you're gonna catch the Loat, okay?
Okay. And I'm gonna listen to that while I'm in the gym too, because that sounds like something I could work out to. Is that gym music? Is it workout like music, or that just
it get you active.
Okay. So yeah, now that's how I'm gonna really test it. You say if it's turned from the beginning, then I'm gonna listen to it in the gym.
Oh yeah, as soon as it starts, man, it hits you straight up.
Okay, Loat. All right, I definitely gotta check that out.
L-O-A-T by V's Loat.
L-O-A-T. Okay. So
yeah,
that one sounds like something I really, really must listen to because
you must not mess with your city, man. You ain't through no rappers in your city, man. You don't like Miami for real.
Oh, we gonna hold on. We gonna we still on. We only halfway through the list, TZ. Please believe it. Believe it, please. I got it. Trust me, it's in there. All right. The next song that I want to get into, we're gonna stay here with Tupac though, because we're allowed to have two songs from the same artist. So I'm gonna use my second song from Tupac.
Okay, at 5.
This one, this number 5. This one by Tupac is called So Many Tears. This song is an eerie song. Anybody you know from my generation knows this song. Tupac, what I want you to listen to is the fact that Tupac actually predicted his own death in this song. Not only did he predict this death, TZ Dave, he explained exactly how he was going to die in this song. And the beat is ridiculous. It's ridiculously crazy. The bass line, look, if you got a whip, play this song in your car and turn the bass up and ride to that. Tupac was on one in this song. Like it's eerie. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to give it away. But all I'm gonna say is Tupac explained exactly how he was gonna die. He explained when he was gonna die, and it was just it's gonna make your skin crawl. If you know the story of Tupac and how he went out and how he actually passed away and all of the things that happened right before he passed, the way that he explained it in this song, it's like he could foresee exactly how he was gonna go. And the message that he left behind it It's almost like he's letting you know, like, hey, I was only on this planet for a short period of time. And in the short time that I was on this planet, this is everything that I went through. And this is how it's going to end. And I know how it's going to end. And I'm going to, and he tell it detail by detail exactly how it's going to end. That's why a lot of people think that he's still alive, is because he was way too vivid and descriptive about how he was going to go. And it literally happened the same way he said it in the song. So that's just something for you. So Many Tears by Tupac. I want you to listen out for those messages in that one, TZ. That's my number 5. What you got to top that?
At 5, man, I'm gonna go somebody that you ain't expect, man. He kind of the OG of the generation, but he still young and turned. You know what I'm saying? He's still top 5 rappers. He still got a big fan base. He's still a GOAT that a lot of these rappers look up to.
Okay.
At 5, I got Future, Gold Stacks.
Okay. Future. Oh, you done took it to the ATL. All
Yeah.
right. Atlanta,
I got my boy
Georgia.
Future at 5 with Gold Stacks, man. This song is very upbeat. Another upbeat song. You got to catch the wordplay. Pluto popping it, man. He one of the Mr. Popping it. He popping it in this song, man. It's a money motivation song. It's a get up and hustle song. It's a turn song. Listen to the flow. Listen to the rhyme scheme that Future raps it and when he presents it. The beat offsets it so smooth, man. It's turned, man. Future Gold Stacks. Let's do it.
So you got Future as part of your generation, because I thought he was a little bit before your but I'm gonna give it to you then. You know, Future ain't Future.
It's both, but Future is still
He kind of in between.
The Future, so I'm
gonna give you that.
And I know you ain't heard this.
Yeah, and then I ain't got none of Future songs on my list, so please believe that. Like, so I'm glad you did put that on there, because it kind of bridges the gap. Future is one of them bridges. He bridges my generation to your generation, and he kind of, bridges that gap. So, all right, Future, and what's the track name?
Gold Stacks.
Gold Stacks. All right, Future Gold Stacks. If y'all know anything about it, holla. Sonia Johnson, she said 100. Okay, I guess she feeling that one. All right. You got one, TZ. You got one, TZ. You got one. All right. Okay. So now, since TZ called me out for having no Florida artists, I'm dropping my number 6. This is the actual Florida anthem. This is the anthem for anybody that's from Florida. If this song come on, they will lose every bit of their blood clot mind. This one right here, it's a compilation track. So what I'm going to say is, the producer who made this song is DJ Khaled. And this song, yeah. And this song features Trick Daddy, Ricky Rose, Rick Ross, and Plies. 3 of the biggest hitters in Mount Rushmore of Florida. What I want you to listen to for in this song, I'm So Hood. I want you to listen to the
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to my boy Crenshaw in the building. He said Iceberg. Yeah, Iceberg. Trust me, I was gonna hit him with Iceberg, but I didn't want to do that. This I'm So Hood song right here, TZ. What I want you to listen to is number 1, the beat, because DJ Khaled came with it on this track from the minute the beat.
I think I know this one, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think you do too. I found one that you know. Yeah, so you already know. Oh, and by the way, T-Pain does the hook. T-Pain does the hook.
Okay.
Trick Daddy with verse number 1, Rick Ross with verse number 2, and then Plies with verse number 3. It is straight Florida. These boys are repping Florida to the fullest. When you hear the song TZ, you will feel like you in Florida. You will feel like you got a mouthful of goals. You're gonna feel like you just grew some dreads. You're gonna feel like you in a Cadillac sitting on dubs with the top down, with the bowling ball green paint job on it. You're gonna feel like you got a big booty ratchet on the back of your whip twerking at the red light. You're gonna feel like all of that is going on. and you're gonna be in a vibe. You might even feel like you want to pop a bean. You might want to feel like you want to go and pop a bean and go and drink something and then smoke a fat spliff, and you're gonna feel like you in that vibe. I'm So Hood. All I want you to listen to in that song is the vibe. The whole vibe of the song. It's gonna put you in Florida. That's my number 6. You can't call Noomsy out for not having no Florida song when I got the Florida anthem on my list. So what do you got? What is this, number 6 or where we at? Number 6 or 7? We on 6?
6.
That's my number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6, I'm So Hood by DJ Khaled featuring T-Pain, featuring Plies, featuring T-Double-D, Trick Daddy, and Rick Ross. That's my number 6. What do you got for your number 6 on your Generation Z playlist? I want to hear that. How you gonna be?
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I hit you with that one. That's gonna be tough to beat. Oh yeah, see, Zoe Johnson say that is a banger, and yeah, he laughing. That's the one. And then my boy Shaw. Yo, hey Crenshaw, you gotta admit that I'm So Hood is a banger. You know it is too, Crenshaw. You know it. But go ahead, TZ.
At 6, man, we coming since the Pistons been winning. We just gonna come back to Detroit because all we do is win.
Okay, and that's a Florida song
6,
too, by the way.
At 6, we got my boy from Detroit, 313, Peasy. I don't know if you know about Peasy.
I know about Peasy.
I'll say he kind of that bridge again because Peasy been rapping since 2008, so he has come a long way from there. So I'll say like he bridged together from last generation to my generation. So
okay,
I'll give him that. Peasy, Murder. This song is called Murder for Hire.
Peasy, Murder for Hire.
And this song is straight bars, wordplay, rhyme scheme, and the beat. That's what I want you to listen for and see how it flows together with his words. Peasy nice, man. It's a nice track. I think you're gonna like this one. Murder for Hire, Peasy.
Okay, Peasy, Murder for Hire. I'm looking forward to hearing that one. My boy Crenshaw said Kodak Black. Hey, Kodak, hey, that's my boy Crenshaw. You know how I feel. That boy Kodak say, what he say? I knew that. He said, I knew that perk was fake, but no, that's that YN. Y'all YNs take anything, boy.
Yeah, I know that one.
You know that. Shout out to Kodak, man. Pompano Beach, Florida. Shout out to him, man. All right. So my number 7 song for Generation X, from my generation that I want TZ to listen to. This one, I'm gonna take it back with this one. This one is a group that probably pioneered hip hop in the West Coast. This is one of the very, very, very first West Coast groups that ever came out. And this is gonna be some real hip hop history for you, TZ. This one is NWA. Niggas with Attitudes. This is way before your time. You probably ain't heard none of the songs from them. But this one that I picked for you is called Appetite for Destruction. NWA, Appetite for Destruction. What I want you to listen to in this song, and I normally pick NWA songs that had Ice Cube in it, because Ice Cube was a part of NWA, and then he left and went solo. After Ice Cube left and went solo, NWA went on to do, they still sold records. This was one of their top songs that they made after Ice Cube left. Appetite for Destruction. You're going to hear a completely grimy, grungy beat. You're going to hear a beat that you ain't never heard before. It's going to be grimy. It's going to be grungy. It's a theatric kind of a beat. And you're going to hear pure gangster rap. Gangster rap. That's all you getting. You're not getting no righteous music. You're not getting no positive. Let's go back to Africa. Let's save the world. You ain't getting none of that. You getting some straight up West Coast gangster music. Shout out to my boy Jimmy Canada, Western Media in the building. That's what you gonna get, TZ. So my number 7 song is NWA Appetite for Destruction. You're gonna get Dr. Dre, MC Ren, and Eazy-E. Those are the 3 rappers. Each one of them had a completely different sound and different style. Dr. Dre, he was the producer. So he could ride a beat like no other. MC Ren, he was the villain. His lyrics were just straight hardcore to the point, punch you in the face kind of lyrics. And then Eazy-E, he was the leader or the overseer of the group, and he had the most unique voice of any rapper that you will probably ever hear. Together, you got this concoction of a mixture of West Coast greatness. So NWA, Appetite for Destruction. That's what I got for number 7 for TZ to listen to. So
NWA, is that the artist? That's the artist?
That's the group. That's the name of the group. It was a group.
Okay,
yeah, it was 3. It started off with 4 of them, but then they got rid of Ice Cube. Well, Ice Cube left. I don't want to say they got rid of him. Ice Cube left, and Ice Cube went on to do his own thing, and NWA stayed together for a little bit. And they did their thing. So yeah, and Crenshaw said they had a dope group out the Bay called D4L Posse. They did too. I ain't go there for TZ. We gonna do that on our next round. This is just round 1, 10 song for 10. But we're gonna do a round 2 with another 10 songs after this. But this one first. And Sonia says, yeah, I like the Kodak Gremlin song. My son put me on to that one. Yeah. You never the superstar. Shout out to Kodak and Florida. But go ahead, TZ. That was my number 7. What do you got from Generation Z that can fuck with that?
Well, that's crazy that you just said that, because at number 7 is the GOAT. I got the GOAT.
I knew it was coming. You were saving this one. You were saving this one, TZ. I know you were.
He's better than everybody. You just, you know what I'm saying? This is the GOAT of my generation. I'm claiming it. I'm stating it. NBA Youngboy, Vet Motors. Now,
NBA Youngboy, Vet Motors.
Vet Motors, VETTE Motors, MOTORS.
I ain't never heard. Like I said, I don't know too much about NBA Youngboy or none of his songs.
Yeah, it's cool.
So when I listen to this song,
just sit back, relax, and nod your head, okay? But listen, when you listen to this song, it's the beat, very, very up-tempo beat, and the way he comes on it very quickly. The beat is very up-tempo. The flow, fast flow, and listen for the flow changes. YB has so many flow changes, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, like, notice when he does it. But notice the flow changes and notice the flow of the bars on top of the beat. Okay, it's a very up-tempo beat. So catch his flow. And you might need the lyrics. I suggest listen to the lyrics, because
I'm gonna need the lyrics.
What he's saying. Once you see the lyrics with the song, it's gonna make sense. Like, you're gonna be like, dang, this was, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So listen. When you listen to the song, look at the lyrics, it's gonna help you. That's my number 7, YB Vet Motors.
Vet Motor. Every song that I listen to on your playlist, I'm gonna have the lyrics up, because I wanna actually understand. And that's my biggest issue with music from your generation, is because I don't be understanding what none of the bumbleclot them people them talk about, dog. So that's why I need the lyrics so I can hear it, and I'm gonna give it a chance. Vet Motors by NBA Youngboy. All right, that's your number 7. Let's get to my number 8, because we down to the last 2. So, my number 8. This song is a classic song in the hood of Louisiana and throughout the South, period. This song is 400 Degrees by Juvenile, aka Juvie, from Cash Money Records, or the Hot Boys. What I want you to listen to in this song, as I told you before, TZ, in my generation, every rapper sounded like where they were from. Their accent sounds exactly like their neighborhood. Juvie has an undeniable New Orleans accent. He is New Orleans to the core. And in this song, 400 Degrees, you're going to hear that. Not only that, Manny Fresh, his producer, laced the hell out of this beat. What you're going to hear in this song is a very unique song. Shout out to E. Parker. She already know what time it is, because she from the Louisiana. Also, shout out to Crenshaw. He said, yo, you might want to leave that one alone. Nah, we're not going to leave that one alone.
Right.
What you going to hear?
They telling you to back off that one.
Nah, the uniqueness of this song right here is that the song is a party song mixed with a hood song mixed with a song that you could just ride to. It's all in one. And it's very rare. That's rare, TZ, that you can hear a song that you can play for any vibe. You can play it if you start in a party. You play it at a party. You could play it in a club. You could play it in your car when you're just jamming. You could play it to hype yourself up just to, get going. It is one of those more well-rounded songs. And it came from Juvie. So when you listen to it, just listen to the fact that it has an overall vibe. I want you to listen to that. E8 says Juvie is the GOAT. And my boy Crenshaw says that his favorite was BG. Yeah, I get it. I love BG. We love BG. I get it. But this song, 400 Degrees by Juvenile, that song, this honestly, as far as listens, this might be one of the best listens on my list. I ain't saying it is the best, but it is definitely one of them. Might be one of the best listens on the list. So Juvenile, 400 Degrees. And E. Parker says, I will ride and listen to that song all day. Yeah, that's the one. That's a banger. TZ, that's going to be hard for you to beat. What is your number 8 song on your list that can fuck with that?
Yeah, number 8, man. I got somebody too. Like I said, it's a mixture, man. I got old and young niggas. With the old ones, he's still a YN, but he older.
Okay.
Moneybagg Yo. He about 30 something, 33, 32. Moneybagg Yo. I know you know Moneybagg Yo.
Of course I know about Moneybagg Yo. You don't know that. Yes.
Moneybagg Yo. Just say that. JUSTSAY that. DET.
Okay.
This song is popping it university. He's coming off talking about money, talking about drugs, talking about your hoe, talking about money, talking about your girl, talking about all that. Catch with wordplay, clever rhyme schemes, nice beat. Listen to how the whole song flow. Wordplay is crazy. Wordplay is nice. Moneybagg Yo at number 8.
Okay, Moneybagg Yo. Now I'm impressed, TZ. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with a lot of your list. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna be impressed with what you was giving me on this list, but I am impressed with that one. I like Moneybagg Yo, so I'm looking forward to hearing that.
I think you'll like this one.
I think I might too.
It is what you're looking for. You can lay back and ride into the car.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get it then. This is my number 9 song on my list. Number 9. We only got one more after this. Number 9 on my list is also one of the more iconic rappers in the history of hip hop. He also is one of the pioneers of his style. I'm going with the notorious B.I.G., Biggie Small. And matter of fact, I ain't had no Biggie on none of my lists until this one. And no list is complete without Big Papa. So the song I'm giving you from Biggie Smalls that I want you to listen to, TZ, is called Warning. Warning by Biggie Smalls. And the reason I want you to listen to this song, because we was just talking about storytelling rappers who could tell stories and paint pictures. Biggie, he had the delivery, he had the flow. The beat is ridiculously knocking, and he told a story from beginning to the end that puts you in the seat of a movie theater. He goes through waking up in the middle of the night out of nowhere for somebody paging him, because that's what we had back in the day, TZ. We had pages. We didn't have cell phones. He had to beep him. He got a beep in the middle of the night, wakes up. Who the hell is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Now I'm yawning. Crack the door. Yo, he murdered that, TZ. One of the best storytelling rappers in the history of hip hop. That song by Biggie Smalls, Warning. It is a classic song. I want you to listen to it. You won't even have to pull up the lyrics for that one. You just gonna sit down, get popcorn. I want you to have popcorn, TZ, when you listen to that song, because you're gonna feel like you're in a movie theater. So Biggie Smalls' Warning by Biggie is my number 9 song. What do you got to top that?
At number 9.
At number 9. We down to the wire now, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe if y'all just joined.
I'm impressed, Nosy, with your little okay.
Hey, I came with it. I took my time.
I see the levels of how you trying to improve your listen, man. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's making sense.
Let's get it.
I don't think you're ready for this one.
Let's get it.
At number 9, we got Lil Baby.
Oh.
Frozen.
Oh.
Frozen. That's the name of the song, Frozen.
Okay.
This song is straight gangster, straight popping it, straight turn, money, hustle, put it in your face. Basically, let y'all know that y'all can't F with me.
Okay. Okay.
The beat,
okay.
Listen for the beat. The beat is nice, crazy. How it mixed in with Baby's flow. Pay attention to his flow, and the bars of the rhyme scheme is very nice. Lil Baby, Frozen. I think you don't like this.
Okay. I like Lil Baby, so I think I might like that. Lil Baby is one of them ones from your era.
Ever heard this one?
I haven't.
I don't think you ever heard.
I haven't. I ain't heard none of them songs. I mean, and out of my list, you probably heard like maybe 1 or 2 of them, but you got to catch it when you listen. But Frozen by Lil Baby, that's one that I'm gonna put a star next to because I like Lil Baby and I want to hear what he had to say on that one. Now, number 10, my last song on this list for the end of round 1 for Gen X versus Gen Z. This one is a rapper, is an artist. I don't think I had him on my list at all either, which is kind of crazy work because he's a classic MC. He's still relevant to this day, TZ. He's somebody who came out, he dropped his first album in 1993. And to this day, he is still known. He's still recognized everywhere you go. He's probably the most popular rapper in the world. And I'm talking about Snoop D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg. This song from Snoop Dogg off his very first album. His first album was called Doggy Style. And the song, the song that I want you to listen to off of that album, or really any one of those songs on that album, is a banger because that's one of the greatest albums in hip-hop history. But the song I want you to listen to is called G's and Hustlers. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers. Now back to the G's. That's the hook. But the beat is insane. This is Dr. Dre in the prime. This is Dr. Dre in his prime. Dr. Dre is one of the greatest producers that hip hop ever created. And this is Dre when he just left NWA. And he's on Death Row Records. He went and found Snoop in Long Beach somewhere, gang banging, doing crip walks with all his boys, and got Snoop off the street and brought Snoop into the studio. And Snoop Dogg freestyled this entire song, TZ. It is G's and Hustlers. Not only did he freestyle the song, he rode the beat phenomenally. There isn't much that you can really say. What I want you to listen to in this song is, number 1, the beat, because Dr. Dre went crazy on this beat and it just went insane. And number 2, the fact that Snoop Dogg freestyled an entire song, like he didn't write this song. He went into the studio, listened to the beat, and just rapped the entire song off the top of his head. And it's one of the best songs on the album. G's and Hustlers by Snoop Dogg off his Doggy Style album. That's the epitome of hip hop right there, TZ. Off the top of the dome, one of the best production beats. And here's the thing. The West Coast at that time was only known for gangster music, just straight gangster. Snoop started to transition from gangster music into laid back pimp style, laid back, ride with it kind of music. So Snoop Dogg was going from gangster to smooth, and he kind of bridged that and changed the game in the West Coast. So Snoop Dogg, G's, and Hustlers. That's how I'm closing out my list with my number 10 on my list. What do you got to close
out?
That's
a nice one. That's
yeah.
a nice one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What you got?
And number 10, we got to end just like you said. 2, you can use the same rapper twice.
Yeah, and I know it's coming.
So
I know you got
for my 10th song, you got to end listening to the GOAT again. NBA Youngboy. You going to like this one, man.
Okay.
NBA Youngboy, Smoke One.
Oh, that sounds like one
Smoke,
that that sounds like one I'm going like.
Yeah, we listen to this one, man. I want you to turn the lights off, roll up,
I spliff.
Listen to this is a vibe song. It's not too much murder, but it is. But like you gotta catch it. It's a vibe. Very nice bars. He's putting it together. His melody, and he's rapping. Catch, like I said, catch the flow switches again. YB got so many flow switches. Listen for the flow switch in the middle of the song of how the beat translate over. Listen to each bar. Listen to the vibe of the song. You can even drive and listen to this song because it's such a vibe. Man, this is one of my favorite songs. I think it's one of his top albums in his catalog, man. This song, nice, man. Listen to it, it's a vibe, and the flows is crazy. Smoke One.
Smoke One. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for those of y'all just joining in, TZ gave us his 10 songs from his generation that he wants me to listen to, that he's going to put me on to some game. That one is called, was it called Smoke One?
Smoke One.
Smoke One by NBA Youngboy. I don't know. I don't listen to Youngboy. I don't know nothing about his music, but TZ just put me onto a list. I just gave him a whole list of songs that I'm putting him on to. So he's going to listen to those songs. We're going to come back next week and we're going to compare notes and talk about what we've learned from each other's generation. That's, again, we are the only podcast that you're going to find out there that you got 2 different generations giving input on stuff, not just sports, but hip hop too, and all other things that's going on. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to bridge the gap between Gen X and Gen Z so we can understand each other a little better. So he gave me 10 songs from his list. I gave him 10 songs from my playlist. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. So we're going to see where I go on with that. Salute to everybody that's in the comments right now that showed love to us. My boy Crenshaw in there, E. Parker. Shout out to E8. Shout out to Sonia Johnson. Shout out to Jimmy Canada. I see you, boy. And shout out to my boy.
So how you feeling about your list, man? What you?
Man, look, I feel.
To hear mine, man.
Hey, I feel confident about my list, TZ. I feel real confident about my list. I feel like you're gonna listen to. I honestly think you're gonna take at least 6 to 7 songs from my list and add them to your playlist. That's how confident I am about my list. I think my list is gonna make its way into your playlist. Not only is it gonna get in your playlist, it's gonna be a part of your regular rotation of songs that you listen to. I'm that confident that you're not just gonna listen to this song one time just because it's there. You're gonna make some of these songs are gonna be permanently on your playlist. That's how I feel about my list. I'm just gonna do just do a recap. Rattle off your 10 again, and I'm gonna rattle off mine. Triumph by Wu-Tang Clan, Rewind by Nas, Pouring Up by Pimp C, It Ain't Easy by Tupac, So Many Tears by Tupac, I'm So Hood by Khaled, featuring Plies, featuring Rick Ross, featuring Trick Daddy, Appetite for Destruction by NWA, Warning by the Notorious B.I.G., G's and Hustlers by Snoop Dogg, 400 Degrees by Juvenile. That list, right? Hey, y'all drop in the comments what y'all think about my list, y'all. Because Noopsy came with it on that list. Y'all cannot deny my list. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel in my 10. I could have put more in there, TZ, but we just stopping at 10. How you feel about your list
That's
before
cool.
we get out
I
of
could have kept going too. I could have put 20,
here?
30 for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So how you
Yeah,
feeling about your list? You feeling confident?
oh yeah, I'm feeling confident, man. I feel like all these songs you gonna like. I think you gonna add the whole playlist. I don't think it's a song in here that you're not gonna like. I think you're gonna like how every song is different melody, different deliverance, different flows. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Different switch ups, man. My list
Okay.
from top to bottom. We got Hot Boy Too Much, ESTG Young Shiners. Number 3, Hurricane Wisdom Giannis. At 4, V's Load. 5, Future Gold Stacks. 6, Peasy Murder for Hire. 7, NBA Youngboy Vet Motors. 8, Moneybag Yo Just Say That.
Okay.
9, Lil Baby Frozen. And 10, NBA Youngboy Smoke One.
Okay. That's a fire list
Yeah.
that TZ put together a list, man. I'm proud of you,
Put
TZ.
that
I ain't
list
gonna
in the
lie.
chat, man. Tell it, if you hear from the young generation and you hip in school to these songs, man, let them know, man, it's fire on the flow, man. No cap.
All right, let's get it, y'all. Hey, we got a big one in store for y'all next week. Y'all make sure y'all tune in so we can compare these lists. We're going to do that right back here next week, Wednesday. Now, tomorrow, make sure y'all set y'all alarms for tomorrow because it is our biggest show of the year. It is our Super Bowl special. Make sure y'all tune in. Yours truly, Noomsi, my co-host TZ Dave, as well as Q to Beat. We got a whole panel of guests that's going to be here. My boy Diesel from Detroit, Michigan. My boy TT from Florida. My boy Herb Smith from San Francisco, Oakland, California. All right. We also got Rebecca with a K from the Boot, Louisiana in the building. We got cousin Noomsi and Kev, Brooklyn and the Bronx, New York in the building. They going to be here too. We got Miss Fat from the ATL, Georgia in the house. And of course, the rest of the TZ staff, the Sports Time Zone staff, we will all be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to get it started early. If y'all want to tap in early at 6:30 Central, yours truly, Noomsi, will be here DJing, spinning on the ones and twos, playing hits from all of these cities. We're going to get it cracking early, and then the show starts sharp at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to do trivia, and we're going to give our predictions for the Super Bowl. I would tell y'all who I'm picking, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow. TZ, I already know you got your pick ready. We're going to save that for tomorrow, but let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm just going to say this before we go. Make sure y'all all stay safe. The weather is starting to change. We're getting a little warm. It looked like springtime is coming a little early. That groundhog lied to y'all. He said we was getting 6 more weeks of winter. It don't look like that. Maybe it looked like that for some of y'all, but in other parts of the state, things are starting to settle in. So y'all make sure y'all do that. It's getting warm out there. Make sure y'all get ready for that. And that's all I got. TZ, what you got?
Man, that's it, man. I'm just ready for listening to this song, this playlist, man. It's all fire. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's a YN world, man. It's all turned, man.
Let's get it.
But no, man. Stay with it, Giannis, man. I still believe in you, bro. I don't think you getting traded, bro. Stay down till you come up, man. And shout out to the Pistons. You know, we won again, man. We's out here doing it, man. Number 1 seed, best record in the East, man. Shout out to the Pistons, man. Y'all boys balling K. Keep doing your thing. Keep leading them boys. Keep hustling with them boys. Yes, sir, man. Detroit, we on top.
All right. What up, though, to all
And
my people in
hold
the
on,
group?
I ain't done.
Go ahead.
And on my tennis bag, shout out Carlos Alcaraz, who just won the Australian Open. Dude has been on a tear, winning the last 4 Grand Slams back to back to back, and defeating his rival in the semis, Sinner, who's been at the top of his game. you know, they've been the two that been going at each other the last 3-4 tournaments. So Alcaraz finally got that boy up out of there again, man. He looking dominant, man. I think he might win the next couple. Looking very tough, man. But shout out Alcaraz. And he's only 21 years old, man.
Young, real young. I like him. I like his style, yo. I've seen him play a couple of times. He's really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. But yeah, dope show. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, subscribe, and keep on showing love to the Sports Time Zone. And if y'all, if y'all trying to get some merch, y'all want to holler at me and get one of these Sports Time Zone shirts, y'all make sure y'all tap in and holler at us. We will most definitely get you one. And that's it, yo. This is the Sports Time Zone. For my co-host, TZ Dave, I am Brother Numsi. Also, shout out to my producer, Q the Beat. This is the Sports Time Zone, and we are out.
When I hit it from the back, I put her ass to sleep. Ooh, she love it from the back. I'ma beat it up, I tell her, girl, just bring it back. Met her in Miami. She a Georgia preach, I think she from Atlanta. Maybe zone 3. Ass fat, lace up in that silky dress. Booty shaking, chest popping. Ooh, I wanna touch her breast. She say she want a thug. I asked her, baby, what's next? Your boy tryna holler, and I seen your homegirl look straight. Jealous one, hear me, you the baddest in the room.